Hello and welcome to The Parenting Business, the podcast for business owners and parents who maybe face some interesting challenges balancing the whole business, running, management and parenting lifestyle. Don't forget you can subscribe and follow on whatever platform you listen to, and do get in touch if you want to reach out about anything. Either leave us a comment, leave us a review, or send us an email to podcast@parentingbusiness.com. Now the bump's out the way, let's crack on with this week's episode. Ben, how are you doing?
Happy St. George's Day.
Is it St. George's Day?
At time of going out on Thursday the 23rd, it's St. George's Day, where every Englishman celebrates was he a Turkish knight who slayed a dragon? Might be somewhere around there. But it's a reason to be cheerful, isn't it?
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Very patriotic.
Very patriotic. Well, we can't sing Britannia Rules the Waves, can we? That's been a fucking shit show. Oh, Christ.
Britannia has the ships moored up just outside Portsmouth for 2 weeks while they're getting ready.
It's not a funding issue. I know they say more MOD spending. It's not a funding issue. The ships are there. We're just bloody all sat in the dry dock, not using
I was going to say, yeah, the ships are there. They're just broken.
Yeah. It's incompetence in the civil service, MOD, whatever it is, all the above. And, who knew that happened?
Hey. So... how's your week been?
Reasonable is the best way to put this one.
We can
not a lot's gone wrong, not a lot's gone amazing. We're just ticking by quite nicely. So we'll take it. We'll take it at the minute.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And how's family life this week?
Oh, nice. Yeah, we're back in the routine, which is good.
Yeah.
So nice. We've had Easter week, fortnight, and now we're back to nursery, back to dance class, swimming, and all that vajazzle.
Vajazzle?
Yeah.
What are you on about, vajazzles?
I've used the wrong superlative, haven't I? That's the wrong... yeah.
I don't want to know about your vajazzle.
No. Swiftly moving on.
Before we go straight into the gutter.
But, no, it's good, mate.
Ah, good. Excellent. Yeah. Well, let's crack on with the show, and we'll go into some of the usual pieces, and we'll find out a bit more. So, let's start with highs and lows.
Start with it.
I unusually did them first last week.
Well, I might ask for that again because I've not thought of mine yet. Because we are so prepared for these episodes, aren't we? No.
It's not a case of let's send a quick message on day of recording. Are we recording tonight? Are we recording today? Yeah, let's do that.
Do you have any highs and lows?
I do have highs and lows.
Go on, then hit me with it, and I'll see if I can think of one.
I'll start with my lows because my low kind of, I don't know, it's bittersweet.
Okay.
In that, so I have we've finally got agreement to close the previous company.
Okay, that's something.
The meeting was all done. It was a bit shit at the time because the other shareholder basically played a bit of a game. In that I was very worried in chatting with the administrator around, is he gonna stall the closing of the company and this, that, and the other, because I made that whole mistake of 50-50, which I've learned never do that because you end up with the risk of a stalemate. And we thought, that might happen because there was challenges around him and this, that, and the other. And he didn't even turn up to the shareholders meeting. At the 11th hour, he sent a proxy vote.
Okay, that'll do.
Which was absolutely fine, but chatting with the administrator said, I expect him to do that. He was just doing it to play games with you and basically fuck with your head in the run-up to what for you is a really important meeting. So we kind of expected it. It happens that way. We see it. He said, we see it all the time. I'm like, that's just a fucking joke. But it's done, it's sorted, onwards, upwards, and from the negative, there's always a positive. I've got some great stuff happening. Been doing a lot of work on the factory, on getting new things into place, on just everything. And I'm positive. I'm kind of, yeah. And to a point that, having spoken to a few people, business people and companies that I did business with, but not a lot of business with, once I shared the news with them, they said, "Brilliant, we want to do more business with you now, it's just you." So that's really nice to hear.
Makes you wonder why, doesn't it? But yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
It's
I won't go into
flattering. There can
details,
only
but
there can only
they
be
told me
positives,
why.
really. But
Yeah.
but
They
it's
told me
interesting.
their reasons.
Okay.
They spoke very candidly. I won't share them
Yeah.
them here, but it was really nice that actually now it's just me. They want to do more work with us. So with me. So yeah, I'm happy about that. That's the kind of low that's a bit bittersweet. High, I had another daddy weekend.
Okay. It's always
Daddy
nice.
daughter weekend. So daughter was with me. We had a great weekend and we hit another really positive milestone. I want your thoughts on this, actually. So she managed to do 3 nights in her own bed without coming into me at kind of 1:00 in the morning and trying to climb into my bed and this, that, and the other. Don't get me wrong, she came in about 5:45, which is fine. That's, she was up.
About that. Yeah.
Yeah, she was fine. But have you ever had that where your kids go through a whole period of just every night climbing into bed with you, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The girls got over it. The girls sleep through, but until they slept through, yeah, they came in every night. And when one wakes up, they tend to wake the other one up because he's stumbling around in the dark a little bit, and you'd get them both. The last few months, 6 months plus, perhaps they've kind of largely slept through, and like you say, they come in at 5:30ish.
Yeah.
But no, little lad who's going to be 2 in a couple of months, he's in midnight-ish every night.
Yeah, I think that's a little bit different. My daughter, when we first started to get time together again, kind of after the separation, initially she slept through.
Oh, okay.
Or she slept in her own bed. Even if she got up in the night and went to the toilet or something, she'd get back into her own bed. I'd hear her. She'd get back into her own bed and she'd be fine. Then it was almost some nights she'd be in bed at 7:30. By the time I went up at 10:00, she'd already be in my bed.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
And some nights where she came in the middle of the night, I'll let her stay in for a bit and then put her back in her bed. An hour later, she'd be back into bed with me. We had, it was a real milestone. She spent every night. Now, I don't know if that's connected to the fact that a couple of weeks ago over the Easter holidays, my partner was down with her youngest son and they both slept in the same room. They wanted to share. They got separate rooms, but they wanted to share. We said, yeah, fair enough. You can share a room. And they did. She slept in every night. Every night then. I don't know if it's linked to that, but that was, for me, that was really big progress for her. That was her, kind of feeling a little bit more comfortable. But we had a really fun weekend. We actually went on a play date as well, which was nice. And it was quite a strange one because the other parent asked me, it's another girl that she's at school with. The other parent said to me, "Do we get play dates anymore?" She said she was quite nervous of asking about play dates because her daughter doesn't get invited on them. She doesn't even know whether they're kind of a thing anymore.
I've not heard of one, to be fair.
No, and I remember it. I don't know if you were the same, but play dates were the norm, as in going round to your friend's house to play after school or on a weekend, or that was just the norm. But we don't seem to have them anymore. So we said, sod it, we'll start having play dates because the girls both loved it. And it's good for them. It's socialising. It's getting them away from screens. We actually went out to City Farm for a few hours for this one, but it was already okay. The girls were already saying, "Oh, can your daughter come to my house next time?" And so on and so forth. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Just go and play at each other's houses. It just seems to not be the norm anymore, and it was a bit of a strange one because the other parent almost felt embarrassed to ask until she asked, and I was really positive about it.
And it'll be a social for you as well.
Yeah. But even next time, and it will feel a bit strange because my daughter's not with me all the time. She's maybe with me for a weekend, and then for 2 or 3 hours, I'm going to drop her off at her friend's house.
Yeah.
So some people say, but that's your time with your daughter.
Yeah.
And my response to that, yes, it is, but it's also my time to support my daughter.
Yeah, it's like
for it to be as normal as possible. And if going around to your friend's house on a Saturday or a Sunday or whatever is normal for a few hours, then that's normal.
It's like what Chris said a couple of weeks ago in his guest episode. It's sad sometimes when the kids grow up a bit and they want to not see me and they want to go and see their friends, or it's meant to be my turn at Christmas and they want to go and do this instead. But it's about them, and if that's what they want to do,
absolutely,
we're all for it.
And at the age she's at now, I kind of want to encourage that social play, that independent play. So if that means I drop her off at, her friend's house for a play date for 2 or 3 hours, and I go and do something else for those 2 or 3 hours close to where she is just because of the travel distance, then so be it. That's fine. But I also know that will be reciprocated. There'll be times when she's here playing with a friend for a few hours, and I'll just carry on doing normal stuff around the house like any parent would. So yeah, it was just an interesting one, with it being so unusual, or feeling so unusual, that a parent would be nervous to ask about a play date, because I didn't think it was unusual.
It certainly shouldn't be unusual, should it?
No.
We'll bring it back, make it come back in fashion. Like wearing flares all over again. Let's just go on a play date.
I don't want to see you in flares and with a long-haired wig on.
All right, you want to hear my low then?
Go on then. Let's talk about your lows and highs.
You talk progress.
Yeah.
My 21-month-old little boy's made a bit of progress.
Has he?
He has. When he's filled his nappy, he's learned how to take it off. Initially, we give him quite a bit of praise. Oh, good boy, well done. Yeah, come here, go get another one out of the cupboard. So what do you do when you get praise? You're all happy about it, aren't you?
Yeah.
You smile away and you dance about and you throw the shitty nappy in the corner. I'm making a tally for my swear box as I go. Just throw the shitty nappy again. Throw the shitty nappy in the corner and keep dancing around. So that's fun.
I'll stop you there for 1 second. I will tell you a little story about that.
Yeah, go on. What
so
you still
my
do
daughter was in her cot one afternoon nap or something. Went up afterwards to find shit smeared everywhere. She had taken her nappy off, smeared it over the walls, by the cot, all over the cot. She was covered in it. So be prepared.
Fun times.
Because once they learn to take it off, yeah, shit goes everywhere.
Woohoo.
Yay! So go on then. That's your low. What's your high?
I still don't actually know that one, but I'll tell you what I'm looking forward to this weekend. And this links to you a little bit. We have 3 birthday parties this weekend. So it's going to be a bit full on. We've just finished all the Easter chocolate and now I get 3 rounds of fucking cake. But it's it's something to look forward to, isn't it? So yeah, my high will be being back in the routine, back to dance class, swimming, went to church at the weekend. This weekend we've got some birthday parties planned, which is happy fun time. So
Yeah,
That'll be
nice.
my high. Bit of happy fun time.
I think that's a really good high, though, because
Good.
having that family routine, I think, is a positive. So, yeah, totally get that.
Routine's big in progressing any aspects of life. I'm reading Atomic Habits at the minute, which is
It's a good
it's a
book.
brilliant book. It's quite
Yeah.
heavy on stuff like that. I think in terms of running businesses, when people say what books to read, I think it's that one or something similar. There'll be a few that go along similar lines. And Dale Carnegie are the big two.
Yeah,
Make
yeah.
friends and influence people. If you
Yeah.
nail them two, you can't fail at much, surely.
I think, yeah, routine is such a massive thing,
Forming those habits,
and it
the results
allows
will
you to
come.
be more efficient.
But yeah. Form those habits, be disciplined with them. You don't need the target; it will just come because you've got the process in place.
To an extent, I agree, but you need to. I think for me, having the target helps me stick to the routine.
You need the reward.
Yeah, the target is generally the reward.
But it's chunking them down, because if you want to be a marathon runner, 26.4 miles, 26.6,
Yeah, whatever
something
it
like
is.
that, a
Something like
long
that.
bloody way.
Yeah.
You're not reaching your target for ages if you're just starting out. But
No.
enjoying the process of getting up and running a distance every day, the result will come when it comes. The result will look after itself.
Again, I think you can have a target, though, because that allows you to chunk it beforehand. So you want to run a marathon. I did it when I started running, and I need to get back into running. And I got myself into running by entering a 10K race in 5 months' time from when I wanted to start. I set myself I've entered a race, and I phoned my sister and said, I've just done something stupid. I've just entered a 10K, and the 10K I entered was one at a relatively local reservoir, Carsington Water, and I was told, why the hell have you entered that? That one, as a 10K race, isn't allowed to be considered a PB course or something. You can't set a personal best record on it because it's too hilly.
Yeah.
The hills are too steep
for
you to be able to record it as a PB course or whatever it is in running circles. So she said, why the hell have you entered that as your first ever 10K? Bearing in mind, you don't currently run. So for me, having that end goal and kind of taking that leap.
I've perhaps said the wrong thing then with marathon running, but let's backtrack a little bit. When you get up in the morning, what do you do?
You usually take a shit.
Right, so bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, dressed, come downstairs. What do you do?
And so for me, it's probably a little bit different from most. I go and sort my dogs before I do anything else. And literally, I'll go and sort my dogs. So yes, I have a routine around that. But is that a routine, or is it?
So in terms of habit forming, let's say then you wake up tired. A lot of people reach for the coffee as a stimulant, right? What happens when you don't wake up tired?
You still reach for the coffee.
You've formed the habit.
Yeah.
So habit forming, I've probably said the wrong thing with marathon running, but habit forming, it's having that stimulant every morning for whatever purpose you're going to try and achieve. Well, create habits that are for your sales pitch, for your sales process, for your whatever. It's creating the habits that get you at peak performance. So
absolutely, I think some people refer to it. I've had it mentioned by a business coach before, being your default diary. It becomes that default plan of what you're doing either each day, each week, or whatever. And interestingly, it's so easy to get out of those habits at times. So we've just come back after, if you like, an Easter break.
Yes.
I've not been to the gym since before Easter. And I've said to myself, right, I need to go back to the gym starting. Can't do it today because we're recording, but tomorrow. So because I need to get back into that routine, because I've had a period of time out of it because I've been doing other things. I've had my daughter and so on and so forth. So I've had to go, right, I'm back into the gym tomorrow.
It's mindset as well, and erasing bad habits. So the example from the book, and we'll move on in a minute, listeners, before we bore you even more. The book talks about two people trying to quit smoking who get offered a fag. One says, no thanks, I'm trying to quit. The other one says, I don't smoke. Which one's going to be the successful one?
Yeah, the one who says I don't
program
smoke.
your mind.
Absolutely.
So, fascinates
it's reprogramming. Me. I was told something, funnily enough, by a previous guest. It was in one of his books, Mr. Lamberton.
Still not read any of them. How bad's that? Go on.
I've now done all of his books. I do think they are very good books.
Oh, I don't doubt it. But
I think because they are more normalised, and the fact that he's a British author just makes it feel a little bit more relevant to me. But something, a good thing he says, and you may have even been asked about it under your mentoring, whereby you write it used to be a check, but you put money into effectively an account to the worst possible person or organisation you want to send money to.
I've heard of this.
Yeah,
I've heard of this.
So you set yourself a target and a deadline.
Yeah.
You
and you got to donate to the Labour Party if you don't do it.
That's it. There's websites out there that will do it for you.
Yeah.
And you set up, so if you want to donate it to I don't know, a whale hunting business, and then you say £100 to that business if I don't do this, but if I don't achieve this by that point. And if you haven't achieved it by that point, it automatically sends them the money so that you feel shit.
Yeah, I might do that. I might donate to the Labour Party next time I don't do something. I'm going to backtrack. I should really plan this before I come. But we talk about highs.
That'd be boring if you did.
My high, you just spoke about Mr. Lamberton's club. And
yes.
And I will, I'll take what you just said up with him because he's taking me to a hotel week after next. But
is he really? He's taking you to a hotel?
I was businessman of the month.
Just the two of you?
No, I think there's about 100 of us, to be fair. It's a bit of a shindig. But
another word for that is orgy.
Yes, you know all about that.
Yes.
1%er of the month. That's not very clear, is it? But the trophy my little girls fight over because it's pink and sparkly, and my little boy puts his breadsticks in.
It's perfect for you then, being
I was
pink
happy with that, because to be fair, I had a good month, but I didn't think I was reaching those highs. So that was nice. Bit of awesome recognition.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anyway, moving on.
Where are we going now? I think we should go to this.
Now, we both had one this week, didn't we?
We did, but the one I came up with, I think we've already asked.
Might have already touched upon.
Around, why we've got eyebrows. And I think we touched on that a month or so ago. That was a question that my daughter asked me over the weekend. So let's go on to yours.
Have you just read The Eyebrows of Doom, that book?
No.
I have to fucking read that so many times. Yeah, it's about this pair of evil eyebrows who keep jumping from different animals, and they all do. This is
a kid's book, not a business.
It is a kid's book. 100% kid's book. Yeah, and it's funny we should mention books. I mentioned books a few times tonight. Tonight's episode is a special episode.
Yes,
because it's story time with me, and
we're doing CBB's bedtime story.
Very similar, however, this podcast is all about the parent.
Yes,
not the little shit you look after all fucking day long. Two more.
Hold on.
Charity.
You don't look after your little shits all day.
Are you donating for my swear jar, or is it just me?
No, am I?
Sorry, Mark, I did try. Where did we get to?
I will be sending Mark a donation, though. I just know that I'd be bankrupt if I donated to a swear jar, even at 10 pence a piece.
So this week's question, in the literal sense, I think one of my girls is on the autistic spectrum a little bit, fairly minor, but I'm pretty sure she is. So lots of things are taken quite literally. And she's wondering, why are jumpers called jumpers? There is nothing about a jumper that jumps. Yep.
No.
Wish I jumped off something with some of these bloody questions. A bit more
but what do you get if you cross a sheep and a kangaroo?
Sheep and a kangaroo.
Yeah.
Okay, woolly jumper.
You do get a woolly jumper.
Okay, you should save that for the dad joke. That's better than some of mine. It's not better than this week's. This week's is brilliant. But anyway, I quite like that one. That's good. That's very good.
That was off the cuff. I'm on fire.
Why is it called a jumper? I get why the Americans call it a pullover, because you literally pull it over. Fair enough.
Well,
or it's a sweatshirt. One like this. You do.
Funnily enough, the Americans take lots of stuff literally, don't they? So they talk about a sidewalk rather than a pavement because they're walking at the side of the road.
Yeah.
What do they call glasses eyeglasses?
Fair one. You don't drink
because they go on your eyes. They don't go on your. They don't go on your feet, do they?
Yeah.
So I think Americans
I do know somebody who had an eyeball.
Literally.
I know someone who had an eyeball tattooed on the top of his foot once. He'd take his shoe off and pretend to look up girls' skirts in it as his little chat outline. Anyway, moving on. I didn't know him very well. What did you say? You put glasses on feet, was it? Well, we have to keep sending Peppa fucking Pig episodes, and a bit more for Mark, Peppa Pig episodes to America so they can learn how to say aluminium and things. It's
that does make me laugh. I had an American once say, "No, it's aluminum," and I said, "Spell it, and he still couldn't get over the fact that it is actually spelled aluminium, but they still pronounce it aluminum.
Is that right? Spell right.
Which way?
Oh, the way it's GH, isn't it?
With a W.
I see.
Or
Not
with
like,
an R.
Not like or with authoring a book.
Yeah. With a W, with an R, with a GH, T, or with a TE. Bloody hell.
Yeah, same thing. That's from not that I'm sticking up for Americans at the minute. They're
but
doing
spell
some silly
live.
things.
Spell
what?
live.
If.
No, live.
Yeah. Where's the E silent?
Now spell live.
Yeah. No, I get it. So what we're doing is your argument about aluminium is just kaput over live, live, and night, isn't it?
Oh.
Anyway.
No, my argument over aluminium isn't because it can't. The word isn't being changed because the letters are in an unusual order. If you sound aluminium out phonetically, yeah, phonically, well, I don't know.
I'll get told in a few days because my wife teaches phonetically phonics.
If you sound it out, you cannot make it aluminum because it misses out letters totally. Aluminium. So
when the sun goes down, it's nigta. It's fucking same thing, isn't it? Semantics.
Anyway,
dear,
I think we've just gone
exhausted. We don't know why a jumper's called a jumper, do we?
Why? No, I don't know why a jumper's called a jumper. Listeners, if you know why a jumper's called a jumper, leave us a comment or drop us an email to podcast@parentingbusiness.com.
Because
we've got no
week?
idea.
No.
Hopefully we'll have one or two.
One or two. So, what does the garlic do when it gets too hot?
What does the garlic do when it gets too hot?
Yeah.
I don't know. What does the garlic do when it gets too hot?
Takes off all its clothes. That's not bad, is it? It's dad jokes go.
I like that one. I like that one. That is a good dad joke. I'm going to use that. My daughter's taken to asking. We have to call her she, and I will refer to her as she because if I say a name here, my one above my head's going to go off. You know that smart speaker thing that has a name, a woman's name?
Yes.
My daughter has started asking her to tell jokes whilst I'm sat doing her hair.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard they do that.
Yeah. Oh, they do all sorts. You can sit and have a conversation with them now.
Yeah. Well, we may as well do that next week instead of me and you on.
Have you got a smart speaker?
Yeah, we've got the Google one, whatever that's called.
Okay, well, tell
Fucking
your
tune in
Google
next week,
smart
listeners,
speaker
for Alexa and
that-
Siri waffling on, telling jokes to
that
each
you're
other.
no. Tell them that you're feeling lonely. You can have a whole conversation with them.
Might improve on this one.
God, anything's going to be better than this one.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Well,
I think we've just come to like almost the end of an episode after a really short episode, because we've just talked shit for a short period of time.
We need to have a plan. Right, listeners, I promise you, next week we'll have a planning session and it'll be a bit better. In fact, next week's an exciting one. We go international, don't we?
No, not next week.
When do we go international? The week after.
I tell you what, you like to give me hassle to edit.
Well, you told me how bored. You just told me how lonely you get. You keep having to ask fucking Alexa to tell you a joke.
No, that's not me. That's my daughter. That shows how bad I am at telling jokes for my daughter.
Anyway, 2 weeks' time, this show goes international.
We have got an international guest coming onto the show,
and not someone's neighbour's auntie's nephew that's emigrated from Timbuktu or wherever.
No. This person was born abroad and
living abroad, working
CEO
abroad
of a very large company that does supply some of the biggest companies in the world. So
real treat. Absolutely. Not next week, week after.
Yeah, I expect so.
But now, boys and girls.
Anywho, I think
this is going to do my swear jar the world of good.
Yeah, it is. Mark's going to be really happy.
Mark's going to be raking it in just with this story.
So I think now we've reached that time. It's time for everybody to settle down, get tucked up in bed. If you're not already tucked up in bed, pause the episode and listen to this next bit just before you go to bed tonight.
It's not rude, I promise. It's not that kind of book or magazine. You're not getting any tips.
What I did notice, though, for those that are listening, maybe those that are actually watching will see, you've come in this evening. I think you've pretty much got your pajamas on ready for bed already, haven't you? So
100%.
So you're perfectly set up for this bedtime story.
Yes, which is beneficial because pajamas tonight, half the time I sit here with no pants on. You wouldn't know, would you? Always sitting comfortably. Some people do put us on to fall asleep to.
They do.
We've been told that. A couple of people have told us that. It's perfect. Yeah. It's perfect because it's a lovely story that others have narrated also, and it's reviewed as total genius. This story by Adam Mansbach, illustrated by Ricardo Cortez. Now we're aware most of you listen, so we're not going to see too many illustrations unless you go and buy the fucking book yourself, and it's called Go the Fuck to Sleep. The cats nestle close to their kittens. The lambs have laid down with the sheep. You're cosy and warm in your bed, my dear. Please, go the fuck to sleep. The windows are dark in the town, child. The whales huddle down in the deep. I will read you one very last book if you swear you'll go the fuck to sleep. The eagles soar through the sky are at rest, like the creatures who crawl, run, and creep. I know you are not thirsty. That's bullshit. Stop lying to me. Lie down and go the fuck to sleep. The wind whispers soft through the grass on. The field mice, they make not a peep. It's been 38 minutes already. Jesus Christ, what the fuck? Just go to sleep. All the nursery kids are in dreamland. The froggy has made his last leap. Hell no, you cannot go to the bathroom. You know where you can go? You can go the fuck to sleep. The cubs and the lions are snoring, wrapped in a big snuggly heap. How come you can do all this other great shit, but you can't lie down and go the fuck to sleep? The seeds slumber beneath the earth now, the crops that the farmers will reap. No more questions, kid. This interview's over. I've got 2 words. Fucking sleep. The tiger reclines in the simmering jungle. The sparrow has silenced her creak. Fuck your stuff, bear. I'm not getting you shit. Close your eyes, cut the crap, fucking sleep. The flowers doze low in the meadows and high on the mountains so steep. My life is an absolute failure. I'm a terrible parent. Stop fucking with me, please, and sleep. The giant pangolins of Madagascar are snoozing as I lie here and openly weep. Sure, fine, whatever. I'll go get you some more milk. Who the fuck cares anymore? You're not going to sleep. This room is all I can remember. Furniture crappy and cheap. You win, escape, run down the hall as I nod the fuck off to sleep myself. Bleary and dazed I awaken to find your eyes shut. So I keep my fingers crossed tight as I tiptoe away and pray you're fucking asleep. We're finally watching our movie. Popcorn in the microwave beep. Oh shit, goddamn, you've got to be kidding. Come on, back upstairs, go the fuck to sleep. Anyone ever felt like that?
Once in a while.
Once in a while. Night night.